I am in desperate need of a week of mood reading. Do you ever feel a slump coming on, or you finish a book and you just didn't really like it and you don't know what else to go into, so you just need to pick something that you know you're gonna like? That is my intentions for this video because I feel a slump coming on and I don't want to get into that. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison and I am very happy you're here. I need a mood reading week. I have read such good books lately. I just feel like I need something that is going to continue this, or else I'm going to get into a slump. There are also so many new releases this month. We have Wild Love by Elsie Silver. We have the reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. We have the new Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. Funny Story by Emily Henry. April is just, I'm hoping it's going to be a good reading month. So with that being said, I think to start off this video, I was visiting my boyfriend's sister in DC the other weekend, and I walk into a Barnes & Noble and this is sitting there like literally 4 days early. I also just finished Five Survive by Holly Jackson, and if you don't know who Holly Jackson is, she writes a Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. I just read Five Survive and I loved it. I was scared because I was like, the whole setting is just in an RV the whole time. Amazing book. So I want to read this one because I just feel like this is for the true crime girlies. So basically, if you don't know what this one is about, Belle's family is getting a documentary done about them because her mom Rachel disappeared when she was a baby, and Belle was actually there, but she was only like 2 years old. And then her mom Rachel reappears and just things seem like a little off. So I think this is the first book that we're gonna jump into, and I really hope it's good because I love Holly Jackson's writing and her books. So I'm gonna start with this one and then we will see where the mood reading week takes us. I went out last night, so I have no voice and we're looking like this, but we're gonna ignore it. I am about 200 pages into the reappearance of Rachel Price. I am on chapter 25. So I'm on chapter 25. Holly Jackson's writing is just so good and compelling. It's like at the end of each chapter, you just want to keep reading because you want to figure out where the story's going to go. However, I will say I enjoyed the narrator, main character, in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and also Five Survive. The main character in this one is really pissing me off because I know it's fiction and it's a story and not everything's believable, but if this was real life and picture your mom went missing when you were 2 years old and you never knew her because she went missing, you were too young to really remember her, but then she comes back. Everyone thought she was dead, but she comes back. And you are literally just trying to be like, she's a liar, like you don't like her, everything she does annoys you. It's just like, I feel like that's not what would happen. And I feel bad for Rachel. Like I feel bad for her mom because her daughter is just like not trying with her. The narrator is just mean. Like she's a mean person. Like she's bullying everyone around her. And I'm just like, I don't like her. But other than that, the story is really good. I am halfway, so I'm hoping to finish it either late tonight or early tomorrow and then pick out the next read. But I'll give you guys a final update on this. I feel like in the other books, I kind of would like start to guess like where the book's gonna go. I have no clue where this is going. Like actually zero clue where this is going. Yeah, I have no clue where this is going. I don't know if the mom actually is lying. I don't know, but that's where I'm at. Okay, it is the next day and I have finished the reappearance of Rachel Price. What did I decide on? Hold on. So I landed on a 3.5 for this, which is honestly pretty low compared to my other Holly Jackson reads. This is definitely my least favorite out of all of her books. I think the main reason for that is I just really did not like the narrator. I thought she was rude and annoying and just like she switched like that at the end of the book is what I'm saying. Like she hated her mom through like literally the whole book and then literally was like, wait, I actually love you. And I was just like, it was annoying and it just kind of came out of nowhere. I definitely did not guess the ending, so that makes a good thriller, which is why it was a 3.5. But I don't know. Something about this just seemed a little different than her other books and I liked them a little bit better. It wasn't bad, I still enjoyed it. I listened to the audiobook for a lot of it and I don't know if that made her character like a lot more annoying and like just like I couldn't stand her. In the audiobook, it really came through with that. But yeah, 3.5 for this one. So continuing on like the mood reading of the week, I feel like I want to read a romance, but I also want something that's like just gonna like keep me going and make me want to keep turning the page. I'm between starting the Boys of Tommen series. I have Binding 13, but I'm also kind of being called to One Dark Window. I've had this for so long and I haven't read it. I've had both of these and these are very hyped up on the internet and I don't know which one I want to read. I think I'm gonna text some of my friends and tell them to pick, and I will update you on what I chose. You'll see in the next clip. But yes, this is why I kind of like mood reading, because I know, like, of course, like the week I want to mood read, I don't know what mood I am in and what I want to read, but I think I definitely, like, I want something romance, but I also want something that's like gonna keep me reading and capture me and be like, oh my gosh, what's next? So I'm between these two. I don't know. We'll see. I love whenever I start like a very popular book on the book world and I finally understand what people are talking about. I don't think I have ever, other than Magnolia Parks, I don't think I've ever felt the way I'm feeling right now reading a book, and I'm not even halfway through. I am someone who, I love a good romance book. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good romance book with like, you know, the main parts, you know, the beginning, the climax, the third act breakup, and then they live happily ever after. But something I love even more than that is whenever the characters and the story have substance and like issues and problems, because it just makes me feel so much more connected to a character. It makes them feel more real. And the way that Chloe Walsh writes her characters and even the inner minds of her characters, I feel like I am there with them. Like, I feel like I am them. And Johnny is like moving up as I'm reading this book to one of my favorite book boyfriends, and I'm not even halfway through. I know people also say that Joey, which is the third and fourth book in the Boys of Tommen series, I believe, is their favorite. And then Taming Seven with Gibbsy, who I am getting so much of in this book. I think he's gonna be my favorite. But I just wanted to give an update because I'm like really, again, I say this all the time, I don't really cry when I read, but this book is making me feel like really emotional. And I don't know why, because it's not like I can relate to like the terrible things that they're going through, but it just makes them feel so human and so real. And that's just all I wanted to say, because I am literally like eating this up. I'm trying not to like go through it like really quickly because I'm enjoying it that much, but it's also taking me a really long time because the pages are like long and the font is really tiny, because I know like the original books and the UK versions are like extremely thick and these like aren't that thick, but it's because the pages are so goddamn thin too. But that's my update. I am loving it so much and I just like want to give all of these characters a hug. Like, I love them so much, but not even halfway through, and I can already tell that I'm gonna love this book. So that is my update for now. I've needed to sit on this for a little bit, as in like 3 hours. Guys, I finished Binding 13. I'm just gonna insert this one picture that I posted on my Bookstagram of one of the quotes and like conversations from this book. If you want a book where you literally are gonna feel like that you are in the characters' minds, you feel when they hurt, you feel when they love, you feel when they laugh, when they're happy, when they're sad, angry, you need to read this book, because even my favorite series of all time is the Magnolia Park series. This is the same feeling, but with even more, I'd say, sadness, because there's some more. Magnolia Parks is deep. There's definitely deep moments, complications in that story that make you feel something. But I think the way that this was written made me so sad, but also like I felt the highest of highs and the lowest of lows reading this book. And I'm just gonna say right now, this book was 100% a 5-star book for me. I honestly do think I need a second though before I go on to Keeping 13, because I actually feel like I will have to be checked into a hospital before I finish Shannon and Johnny's story. Johnny is the love of my life. He's the perfect man, the perfect book boyfriend. But I think I need something a little more happy, like where I know it's gonna be like an amazing happy ending. It's a new release. We are going to start Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I have my pink tabs, I have my pink book, my pink pen, and my pink highlighter. And we're gonna start the new Rose Hill series book by Elsie Silver, and I will keep you updated. I think I found my new Elsie Silver favorite leading man, and that is Mr. Ford Grant. I'm about halfway through Wild Love, and the things this man says, like, to himself, like, he's just a good man. You know what I mean? Like, he is just a good man. He is a billionaire. Who would not love a billionaire? It's his best friend's little sister. Like, he's so respectful. Oh my god. I think I love him. Anywho, I'm halfway through. I'm absolutely loving it. I just love Elsie Silver and her writing because she just does everything right. Like, I don't think any of her characters are annoying, like, literally, and that is really hard for me to find. And so for, like, mostly all of her books that have characters that I just don't find annoying is insane because I find everyone and everything annoying. I'm absolutely loving this so far. And also, the covers, like, she just knows how to do a goddamn cover. I love that bitch. I love her so freaking much. And this is really, like, I want to finish this tonight. I'm on page 250 and there's 447. So I have like 200 pages left. I think I might be able to do it. Again, I tell myself these things and then just can't do it, but loving it so far. Love, love, loving. Hello, you guys. Okay, I've officially finished Wild Love and it made its way to the shelf with all of my Elsie Silver books. Final thoughts, I gave it a 4 stars. While I think Ford might be my favorite Elsie Silver man, it wasn't my favorite Elsie Silver book. That one still goes to Heartless. I don't know. I think honestly the main thing is the new setting I'm trying to get used to because I love the Chestnut Springs farm cowgirl cowboy type of vibe. In this one, he owns like a record label on like a big patch of land farm type thing. So I was trying to get used to that. I do miss like the farm vibes, I think. But all in all, I mean, Elsie never does it wrong. Like the way she writes and just like the layout of her books is always going to be entertaining and it like pull me in. And so I really liked it. I liked Rosie too, but I really, really liked Ford. Like he was a perfect leading man. And all in all, that was my week of mood reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment. It would mean the world to me. And I just really hope you guys have an incredible day. And I would love to know what everyone's reading currently. So let me know what you're reading. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.